Hello. This is it. We are in the first official VGC Battle Association finals. Our opponent is Sam this week, aka RubyT, coach of the Sussex Sableyes. And folks that have been following along this season know that RubyT is the only coach that went undefeated in the regular season and is obviously still undefeated since we are meeting him in the finals this week. Our goal this week is to hand him his first loss of the season, and we're gonna try our darnest. So since this is our last official battle of the season, I'm going to give a more in-depth description of what my team building process has been this week. It is currently Saturday. Our battle is in just about an hour, and I have a finalized version of the team, but it just happened about maybe half an hour ago. I made a couple changes to the EV spreads on a couple Pokemon this morning, and I also made a change last night as well. So it's been tweaked here and there, but this is it. We're finalized now. We sent in our team sheet, and we are good to go. If anyone wants to skip straight to the battle, I'll leave a timestamp in the description below. So looking at his team, he has the only other Prankster Tailwind user in the format in Tornadus. He also has a Sun mode, a Fast Sun mode, and also a Trick Room mode as well. This team has a lot of options, and RubyT has brought a lot of different modes to prior battles, so we can't be completely sure what he'll bring. But with that said, I also like that our Rotoms are evenly matched in speed ranking on both our teams. We're side by side. We're in smack dab in the middle. But yeah, let's take a look at what I think he'll be bringing in my really jank template that I usually use every week for battles. It's just I have my team here. I have the opponent's team organized by speed, and just the weaknesses and resists. I use this every week for Draft League, and it works well. I know the site has options to make a similar format. I just like having it all on one page. It's easier for me to see. But here is the team that we think he'll be bringing this week. So the Pokemon I am most sure of is this Venusaur. I think the Venusaur hits our team really hard. It hits Inteleon and Rotom. It has Sludge Bomb for Whimsicott and Serena. It has Earth Power for Heatran, plus the residual damage from Gmax Vine Lash. It's faster than everything. It's going to be the biggest obstacle to get rid of, especially if it's in the sun and super speedy. I'm not sure if the last move is going to be Sleep Powder or Protect, but I'm pretty sure he's going to have some grass coverage move, Sludge Bomb, and Earth Power. I'm pretty sure he's going to bring Mimikyu as well. Mimikyu is his only Trick Roomer, and our team is really, really bad in Trick Room. I think Whiscash has to come for that reason. It's a good Pokemon in Trick Room, and it is surprisingly bulky. We know he likes to bring Whiscash and hits our Heatran really hard. It's likely going to be special so that it gets access to ice coverage. I don't believe Whiscash or Barbaracle get access to physical ice coverage, so that's why I think Whiscash is coming, and it does pretty well on the special side, so I think he's going to choose Whiscash over Barbaracle this week. I think Togedemaru is coming for the Fake Out support against Whimsicott. It might be carrying Eerie Impulse as well for all our special attackers, and of course Lightning Rod support is really nice against our Rotom. Ninetales is likely coming to support Venusaur. Drought provides a defensive way to play against our Rotom and Inteleon. It also gets access to Fake Tears and Solar Beam and just hits really hard in the sun. He does bring Ninetales a lot, and typically he scarfs it or runs Choice Specs on it. So we'll kind of have to gauge that out. It might be something else. Maybe he'll sash it this week or something. And lastly, I think he may actually bring the Miltank this week, and I am freaking terrified of it. This thing has Thick Fat, it has Sap Sipper. Both are such good abilities and works really well against our team. It gets access to so many coverage moves, so can cover our whole team basically. He hasn't brought Miltank yet, but I think this is the matchup for him to do so. I'm also really worried that he could do some really unorthodox stuff that might work, like Swagger Tornadus into Oblivious Whiscash, or that would be really bad for us, actually. I think Scarf Venusaur with Petal Blizzard next to Sap Zipper boosting Miltank would be possibly even worse, but who knows what it'll actually bring. I could also see Lorantis showing up in team preview because of our dual water typing, but I feel like once he sees that Inteleon is not there, he'll probably feel content with just bringing Venusaur to the field, since it does beat Rotom and covers more of my side than Lorantis does. And with this team prediction, let's take a look at what we came up with here. All right, so you can see I have over here, it took four revisions to get to our fifth and final team. RubyT has a lot of Pokemon that rely heavily on their abilities for defensive purposes. I knew going into this matchup that Haxorus was going to be our win condition with its Mold Breaker ability, and the fact that it's a physical attacker. It's one of our few. Our core consists of really strong special attackers in Gmax, Inteleon, Heatran, and Rotom Wash with Fake Tier support from Whimsicott, so I'm expecting our opponent to place more bulk on the special side rather than physical. Haxorus was the easiest Pokemon to build and remained exactly the same throughout the week. It's a standard 252 attack and speed with Jolly Nature to ensure it outspeeds the Togedemaru and Mimikyu, barring a Choice Scarf. Mold Breaker will allow us to attack through Mimikyu's Disguise, Rotom's Levitate, and Togedemaru's Sturdy. And I guess technically Grass Knot gets us past the Miltank Sap Sipper potentially as well. We are bringing Grass Knot because Haxorus is our main Dynamax target this week. It gives us a way to proc the potential Rindo Berry on Wishcash, and more importantly, it gives us a way to set grassy terrain for our Serena in the back. Serena, Whimsicott, Heatran, and Haunter were also in every version of the build this week. I tweaked some EVs and moves here and there. Stoutland was actually on the first draft last weekend, and I thought it was a pretty nice set. Let's see. I don't know. I really liked it. I was hoping to use a set like this again. It was actually a normal gem boosted Covet to steal an item like a Rindo Berry or a Life Orb from something, and then spam Last Resort from there. I was really excited to use it, but ultimately we decided to replace it with Rotom Wash, which you can see in all the other drafts of our team this week. Offers decent bulk against this team if we can get rid of the Venusaur and Mimikyu. Our Rotom this week is EV to survive a Vine Lash with the Rindo Berry, plus the residual damage for a turn. It does massive damage to Tornadus with Thunderbolt. I invested 12 EVs into speed because I don't think it's likely that he's going to invest speed in his Rotom Heat. Maybe 4 EVs just to outspeed our Rotom if he thinks I won't have speed investment. So I put 12 just in case he does decide to go with a 4 EV speed bulky offensive set. I am running Ally Switch and Helping Hand to support our Heatran. I decided to run Shadow Ball over Hydro Pump this week since he's likely to bring Ninetales Drought to weaken it, and Shadow Ball hits everything for at least neutral besides for Miltank. There's also a small chance for a special defense drop on the target as well, which is nice. So Serena remained fairly consistent throughout the week, just a few small tweaks to its EVs, but the move stayed the same. It started as a standard 252. Yeah, it started as wait, let's see, let's take a look at the first draft. I think it was, yeah, so it started as originally started in the draft, our rough draft, as 252 HP 252 set, which is 4 Spadef. Item has remained Life Orb throughout the process. It's carrying Protect, Grassy Glide, High Jump Kick, and Triple Axle. Serena probably got the most tweaks for its EV spreads. I changed it this week. I'm sorry, our second draft it got changed, and then just this morning it got changed as well. But yeah, so this is what our finalized version of Serena here. I ended up moving some EVs from HP and attack to invest in special defense and a little bit in speed. I put enough into attack to guarantee an Oko on Dynamax 252 HP, 4 defense, Wishcash, and Barbaracle in grassy terrain, barring a Rindo Berry. The special defense investment allows us to live a Venusaur Sludge Bomb or a Ninetales Heat Wave in the sun if they aren't holding an offensive boosting item. It has enough speed investment to outspeed an uninvested Venusaur. If that's the case, then we can get a triple axle on it. And we'll need to pay attention to speeds throughout the battle to know if that can be an option throughout the battle. I ended up changing one move on Whimsicott from the rough draft. I originally had Worry Seed on Whimsicott and replaced it with Protect eventually. It allows us to stop Fake Out and could potentially put us in advantage if we Protect on the right turn. I don't typically run Protect on Whimsicott, so hopefully he does not predict it. I don't believe I've run it since probably week 1 against Popo's Pokemon, Popo's VGC. So yeah, we'll see if he sees it coming. It does have Safeguard this week to prevent our Haxorus from falling asleep or getting burned or paralyzed, because he does get access to Will-O-Wisp on a few Pokemon, the chance of a burn from Heat Wave, and also the Nuzzle from the Togedemaru. It has enough speed investment to outspeed Tornadus, and the rest went into bulk. I'm really excited to bring Haunter this week, and I'm incredibly excited to use it. It's carrying Skill Swap to get Levitate onto our Heatran. The idea is to lead Whimsicott Haunter and switch Whimsicott into Heatran while Skill Swap in that slot the same turn. Whimsicott baits out the Sludge Bomb and Heat Wave, which Heatran will be immune to that turn. It also dissuades him from using Sleep Powder or Earth Power into that slot that turn. I invested enough speed to outspeed an uninvested Miltank so that we can possibly burn it with a Will-O-Wisp, but the chances of him not investing speed into Miltank probably aren't likely. The rest went into bulk. The EV spread did change slightly with Haunter throughout the builds, but this is what we came up with and finalized on. So this is our Heatran. It has Burning Jealousy for Swords Dance Mimikyu, and Burning Jealousy is basically Heat Wave damage with the Sun Up. We have Body Press for the Miltank. It has enough defense investment to 2-hit KO a Miltank if we are at +1 defense after max Steel Spike. Solar Beam is for the Wish Cache to proc potential Rindo Berry and to set up terrain for our Serena. Its speed stat allows it to outspeed 0 IV Wish Cache outside of Trick Room, and then if he does set up Trick Room, our room service will activate, drop in our speed, so it makes us just slow enough so that we go before the Wish Cache in Trick Room. I don't know if it'll happen during the battle, but it's an option, and I didn't really know what else to put on this Heatran. I thought about Expert Belt at one time, but the thought of him potentially getting Trick Room up is too scary, so we needed some answer in Trick Room. This Heatran was originally a mixed attacker with investment in both attack and special attack, and I'll show you that. So this is the original set over here, and you can see the spread is quite different. We were Brave Nature with 252 attack, and we had Iron Head over Flash Cannon. So the reasoning behind this originally was because of Eerie Impulse. I was really, really scared of Eerie Impulse. But I figured, you know what? Body Press accomplishes that on its own, where it can bypass Eerie Impulse, and it allows our Heatran to ditch the attack investment for more special attack and bulk investment. And folks, that is our final team for this season. I'm really excited, and I'm real nervous for this match. But let's get to it, shall we? Whew, okay, here we are. God, I'm so nervous. Oh man, so I didn't sleep much at all last night. It was pretty bad. My stomach is, I'm feeling it. I'm so nervous. Let me just make sure. Looks right to me. Okay, all right. Let's not try to freak out too much. So good luck, have fun to RubyT, and here we go into game 1. Let's see what he brings. All right, he brought Turtonator. He did bring the Miltank, and he brought Tornadus. Okay. Mimikyu. So he's definitely gonna go Trick Room. He didn't bring the Togedemaru. Turtonator's probably Weakness Policy. Alright, so what are we going to do here? So it looks like he's going to try to set up Trick Room. The question is, I think we go with our regular lead here. Serena covers the Wish Cache. Rotom covers the Turtonator. I don't think Turtonator can touch Rotom. I didn't really look into Turtonator too much, honestly. I wasn't expecting it. We'll choose Rotom for now. Yikes. Okay. This is interesting. This is interesting. The Turtonators really throw me off right now. But yeah, I guess we'll lock into that. All right, here we go. Here we go. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Here we go. Here we go. Man, I'm so nervous. Oh god. I feel like the Miltank has to be AV, right? Venusaur Miltank. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna safeguard. He's mostly special Pokemon in the back. He didn't bring Rotom either, so we'll Quake. Should we Quake? I have a feeling this Miltank is probably carrying. Yeah, let's Quake into the Venusaur slot because we need to get rid of it for our Rotom. So let's see if this Venusaur is going to go for Sludge Bomb or what's it called? Sleep Powder. Okay, so he's Dynamaxing Venus. Oh, is that the Miltank in the Love Ball? Let's find out. Is the Miltank. Is he doing the Petal Blizzard stuff? Is he actually doing it? Alright, let's see what this Miltank has. Safeguard. Sleep Powder. Okay. So he has Sleep Powder. And it's also Scarfed. It's a Scarf Venusaur, so he has to switch out the Venusaur slot now. Let's see how much this does. I don't actually know. Oh, it's a 2-hit KO. That's a crit. Oh, man. So is Ice Punch. Damn, that did too much damage. Alright, so he has to get rid of this Venusaur. He has to get rid of the Venusaur slot, and it wasn't Life Orb. My gut says it's probably AV. Alright, so this Venusaur slot is free. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch into Rotom or Serena. Actually, why don't we just Gleam? Let's protect, and we're gonna Steel Spike into the Venusaur slot to boost our defense, and then we might live in another Ice Punch or Max Hailstorm. Oh, nice. That's awesome. So it's Sap Sipper. I bet you it has to have Petal Blizzard, right? Let's see if we... I don't think we live now. Yeah, no way. Okay, but the good thing is that Miltank only has one more turn of Dynamax. Black's not gonna be enough. Tornadus. Oh boy. This is not good. We're gonna Tailwind. Now we're gonna switch out and Rotom. Okay. We should survive after hail. Yep. Okay. Alright, so what's his last Pokemon gonna be? Probably Wishcash, right? I don't actually know. Safeguard doesn't really matter anymore. Safeguard, Tailwind, Hail. Well, we're going to be matched in Tailwind. We're going to Gleam here. And we're just going to... Let's Thunderbolt into the Tornadus slot. Is it Scary Face? Yep. That's interesting. Oh, Giga Impact, cool. Tornado should be gone, yep. So let's find out what his last Pokemon is. Let's see, it's 252. AV. Is that KO? Perfect. Alright, so 252, AV, Serena. So Serena Oko's the... I can knock out the Miltank here. Oh, it's Turtonator. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I don't think this Miltank has Protect. I'll be honest with you. Switch. Does Turtonator get Heat Wave? Does it? I don't actually know. Let's find out. Turtonator. Fuck. Alright, I think we lost then. Damn, that sucks. Alright, well now we definitely lose. Yeah. That really stinks, man. Darn. Alright, so we know High Jump Kick KOs the Miltank. I want to see how much Triple Axle does to Turtonator. So it has Flamethrower. Okay, so that's unfortunate. And his Miltank is faster. Serena. It could still be uninvested. That's interesting that you brought Turtonator in the back. What is our answer for Turtonator? I guess Haxorus, right? How much does Haxorus do to Turtonator? Okay. Alright, so what's he gonna do? So, in case we lose this, I think we're gonna go Haunter. And we're gonna do our Haunter Heatran stuff. I wonder if he's gonna go Mimikyu this game. Actually, you know what, just in case. Haunter Heatran, Rotom, and then Haxorus? Did Rotom really do much? I don't think so. Now we go Whimsicott, Haunter, Heatran. And then do we run Haxorus or do we run Rotom or Serena in the back? I think we do that. All right, let's do it. I want to showcase the Haunter set. If we get the win, we get the win. But yeah, that's... We have to bring Heatran for the... Well, the Miltank is a problem. We have the Heatran for it, but we have to outlast its Dynamax. Interesting. All right, so I don't think he's going to Sleep Powder this turn, since he knows we have Safeguard. So we're going to skill swap. And we're going to bring in our Heatran here, right? Yep. All right, Sludge Bomb, maybe? Yep. So it does have Sludge Bomb. All right, so let's start hitting things here. We're gonna go on the Whimsicott. And we're just Burning Jealousy. Hold on. We have to ally switch to protect our Heatran from Sleep Powder. And we're gonna Max Flare this Venusaur slot. Alright? Yep. Tornado. Oh, interesting. Okay. That was a good switch. Maybe Focus Blast into Heatran, but we'll ally switch. Alright, cool. Doesn't do much, but we set up the sun. Okay. We can do turn one. We set up Tailwind. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start max steel spiking stuff. We're gonna steel spike their Tornadus, and we're just gonna Shadow Ball into the Tortinator here. So we're gonna try to boost our our defense here, because I'm pretty sure the Miltank is gonna be in the back. We need to get at least one defense boost on the Heatran. Air slash again. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. That's a crit. Okay. Alright. Okay. Cool. That's good shit. Draco. That's cool. So Haunter goes down. It's fine. We got our chip damage off. We're going to send in Whimsicott. Oh, okay. Alright. Draco Meteor. That's a good amount. So Gleam is enough to take that out. Yeah, switch to the back. Stop. So I think what we do here is let us Steel Spike again. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll Steel Spike into the Turtonator slot. Just kidding. We're gonna Steel Spike to this slot. We're gonna Protect. Use Protect, please. Yes. Alright, so let's get rid of this Tornadus, and then we can set up Tailwind on the following turn. Now, he hasn't maxed yet, which is a little scary. But he has stalled out our Dynamax, which is not good. There's the Miltank. Okay. Does he still have Tailwind? So he doesn't have Tailwind up anymore. Okay. We know Venusaur's in the back. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna body press the. Should we body press the Turtonator? No, we're gonna body press the Miltank actually. No, we're gonna body press the Turtonator. Yeah, we're gonna. We're gonna Tailwind, right? Yeah. All right, so let's see. He's probably gonna Hailstorm. He probably has Fire Punch on the Miltank as well for setting up Sun, would be my guess. So Turtonator's gone. Max Knuckle, interesting. So he's Brick Break. What should that do? Alright, so we have Tailwind up, now we Safeguard. We're gonna Burning Jealousy, and we're gonna Safeguard. We're going to stall out this mill tank as best we can and then bring in Haxorus to hopefully clean stuff up. Burning Jealousy is a 2-hit KO on the Venusaur. Okay. Ooh, actually, that was really close. Alright, so he's max knuckling again. Okay. Alright, so now our Whimsicott outspeeds the Venusaur. So we're gonna body press. It's fine if he's weakness policy, we're so fucked. We're gonna Gleam. We're gonna Gleam and get rid of this Venusaur. Right? He only has one more turn of max left as well. And then we need to find out how much Haxorus does to Miltank. Dragon Claw. Dragon Claw, our best option. It is. Okay. Boom. By Venusaur. Body press. That's a lot of damage. That's enough for Haxorus to KO with Dragon Claw. And he can only KO one Pokemon here, so I think we're actually okay. Next turn we just Gleam and Dragon Claw, and that should get us the this win, and then we'll go into game 3. Yeah, that has to be it. Okay. All right, so we're going into game 3 here. So what is our plan here? Venusaur, Sleep Powder. We didn't really find out anything new. Well, we know Turtonator has Draco, and I guess Miltank has Sap Zipper. Have we seen the last move on Tornadus yet? I don't think we have. Okay, so here we go. Does he go Mimikyu? I don't think he does. Does he go Wishcash? He hasn't the last couple games, so oh gosh, if he does go Wishcash and Mimikyu and we don't bring Hax, we have to bring Haxorus, right? We have to. All right, I think this is going to be our last build here. We're going to lead with Haxorus, and we're going to try... we're going to have Heatran and Rotom in the back. We'll see how this turns out. Because I'm just really worried he does lead Mimikyu. Okay, yep, Mimikyu Tornadus. Alright, cool. So does this Mimikyu have... It definitely has Trick Room. The question is, does it have Will-O-Wisp? All right. Wish Cash, cool. So what's he gonna do? Okay, so he knows that we have a grass move now, which is not good. But we know he has Mimikyu, which means he wants to set up Trick Room this game. So I'm glad we brought Heatran. Scary face, okay. Sorry guys, I'm really nervous right now. Okay. So he's going to stall out our Dynamax pretty easily right here. But we do get the Spadef boost. Alright, so how much does it do to Wish Cash? Alright, so our Haxorus is pretty boosted up now, bulk-wise, and so is our Rotom, actually. We have Whimsicott and Heatran in the back. I'm okay with that in the back. I think we're just going to continue the battle with these two out in the field right now. How much does Rotom do to... I just want to see how much Shadow Ball does. Shadow Ball does 21%. And then Grass Snot, Haxorus. Custom set. My best option? I don't... Oh, gosh. We're going to Stomping Tantrum. We're going to Shadow Ball into the Wish Cache slot. Interesting. So he didn't protect Wish Cache, which is good. So he predicted the ally switch. Man, that's so bulky. I wonder what he has in the back. It has to be Miltank, right? Yeah, we know that Mimikyu is there. Oh, going for the flinch. Oh boy, oh boy. Tornadus Rock, Air Slash. What is it? Rock Slide. So it's actually a physical Wish Cache. I wasn't expecting that. Grass Knot should knock out the... Oh, he does. Oh, actually, I don't know if it does knock out at that point. It should. God, please. Okay. So it's 4-2 right now, but he still has Dynamax. And I'm pretty sure... Okay, Turtonator. So he didn't bring Miltank. Oh my gosh. Turtonator gets Scorching Sands, doesn't it? Does it get Earth Power? Ugh, this could be bad. We might actually need to save Rotom here. We need Rotom for... Alright, so we're gonna... Dragon Claw the Turtonator? Oh, no, because he might be Weakness Policy. Oh god, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna... Stomping Tantrum the Mimikyu slot, and we'll switch into Whimsicott. Yeah, just in case he has Woodhammer. And we need Rotom in the back for ally switch support on Heatran. Because I'm pretty sure, I'm almost positive Turtonator gets, what's it called? Scorching Sands, which would be bad. Oh, he Dynamaxed the Mimikyu. Oh, what's he gonna do with the Mimikyu? I was thinking this was a bulky Mimikyu with Trick Room. Does he? Okay, let's see what he does. Max Starfall. Okay. So, play rough. But that also lowers dragon moves, so his Draco won't do as much damage now. Yeah, he went for the Draco. Is it White Herb? Did I miss that in the previous game? Let's go, Haxorus! Is it White Herb? Is it White Herb? Is it White Herb? It's not White Herb. It has to be Weakness Policy, right? Alright, so what we're going to do now is we are going to... should we Iron Tail? what we're definitely not going to do is we're definitely not going to proc the weakness policy on this Turtonator. We have to play like it's a weakness policy set. And let's see, we don't really have anything to hit Turtonator. So we have to dazzle this turn anyway. But let us... Do we want the guaranteed damage? Yeah, we do. I can't risk an Iron Tail miss, unfortunately. But let's break that disguise. And let's just get a strong Stomping Tantrum off. Come on. Well, actually, he outspeeds anyway, right? So, alright. Bye, Axorus. Okay. God, does Mimikyu get a Flamethrower pull? Does Mimikyu get a ground move? I really hope it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay. So Flamethrower, he has to have a ground coverage on the. I'm really glad we didn't bring Serena, but he has to have ground coverage on Turtonator, right? So Mimikyu can't KO Heatran. Oh shit! How much does? Wait, Sun? No, we're not. Flash Cannon is the best option. And then Rotom Wash. Is Flash Cannon really our best option here? It is. Okay, come on. How much does that do? Oh, that's a lot of damage. Alright, please tell me this combination knocks this Turtonator out. I don't think it... It's going to be really close. I don't think that's enough. Oh no! Oh, fuck. Scorching Sands, yep. Okay, so we must have timed out. That really stinks. Oh. Okay. Shit, how did we fuck that up? Did we really time out there? That really sucks. Flash Cannon. That's fine. So you have Wood Hammer. Phantom Force, okay. Oh man, this is so close. I think he might have it though. Okay, so Mimikyu is going down here with Shadow Ball, and it's let's see how much. This is a -2 Turtonator, so let's see how much it does. And we are pretty specially bulky, Draco, unless he crits. If he crits, then he wins. Okay. Oh my god, that's GG's. Holy crap, that was a good set. Oh, it's Life Orb. How did I not notice that? I didn't notice that whole... I can't believe this thing wasn't weak. Okay, so we could have been... If I had just paid attention to the GD item that it was Life Orb. I was playing like it was Weakness Policy. We could have knocked this thing out way earlier. All right. Wow. Great set to RubyT. And with that, we are the first official champion of Season 1 of the VBA. Wow, what a crazy set. I think I'll do a post-game talk with you guys just once I talk to Ruby for a little bit to get his thoughts. Man.
Congratulations!
Thank you. GG's, good games. That was a great set, and yeah. It was definitely back and forth. That was wild. I'm glad I got to show off the skill swap Haunter. That was the main reason why I drafted Haunter, was actually skill swap for Heatran, and I didn't get a chance to use it all season until now.
Do you know what? I was kicking myself because I was like, "What? Why has he brought the Haunter? I didn't prep for Haunter all week." I was like, "He never brings it." Like, he had a system that beat like almost everything you had, apart from Whimsicott Haxorus. It literally beat everything else. And we were discussing it last night. And it was like, that's okay. He won't bring Whimsicott Haxorus because there's so many normal ways to beat it. And there's the first thing that came up, and I was like, oh man, my other half was sitting next to me, and I turned to him and I was like, and then the skill swap Heatran, you'll hear him in the video. I said, well, what she did, I was like, you know what, if I lose to skill swap Heatran, I'm not even going to be mad. It's so clever. So well done.
Thank you, Sam. I'm surprised when you were prepping with our thoughts on Whimsicott Haxorus was completely different, because on my end, I was saying, and you'll hear me talk about it in prep, I was saying, oh wow, my win con is Haxorus this week. I have to bring Haxorus with Whimsicott.
Oh man, I just thought, so like I considered Haxorus Whimsicott at the start of the week, but like Scarf Mimikyu, Scarf Adamant Mimikyu just literally walks through it.
Mm-hmm.
It's next to Tornadus, and like originally, so the start of the week, my plan was to bring, so just go Trick Room. I was going to bring Whimsicott. I was going to bring Mimikyu and Togedemaru and just get Trick Room set up. And that's when I was looking at like Haxorus matchups, and yeah, Adamant Mimikyu just absolutely destroys it. And so I thought, well, there's no way he's going to bring Haxorus because he'll have thought of that. And that's so wrong.
Yeah, my thought process was because if you led Tornadus Mimikyu, even if you max Mimikyu, Moldbreaker, Tailwind Moldbreaker, I automatically outspeed Oko the Mimikyu. So it was
Haxorus is one speed point faster.
Exactly.
Like
yeah. I had to run Jolly Haxorus this week. I typically run Adamant the both times I brought it. So.
Banned, right? Last time
it was banded. Oh, and your Venusaur was Scarf. That was interesting. That was a good reveal.
Well, so the idea with the Venusaur was, so the plan evolved after the first couple of sessions, where we realized actually, we didn't think you'd bring Inteleon this week, but if you did, and I led Mimikyu into Inteleon, it's just, unless I run max HP and max special defense, Hydro Snipe just KOs it through disguise because of the way Hydro Snipe works. Mm-hmm. So we realized pretty quickly Mimikyu couldn't come other than a deterrent to Haxorus. But anyway, moved on to Venusaur Tornadus, and Venusaur with Scarf, because Leaf Storm Oko's Inteleon maxed all the time without me having to max. Max Quake does a lot to Heatran depending on what your item is, and it just worked really nicely. But we ended up focusing so much on Stoutland. Did you know Stoutland rolled my whole team?
Okay, so
I can't beat it.
Funny thing, I went through 5 or 6 different teams before I landed on this one, and Stoutland was on the very first team, and I got rid of it on the second revision. So Stoutland gets coverage for everything on your team, but I didn't really calc how much it did. It was more of it was, well, it's funny. You'll see it, but it was a normal gen covet, last resort Stoutland.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah, but I ended up ditching it because Rotom fit the team better. It was a better defensive mon. And I really needed it, especially I needed another Levitate user just in case, because Haunter is a one-trick pony. As soon as you see my Haunter set, I can't bring it again because you'll know what to do against it.
It did the job though, because I led game 3 to counter the Haunter, knowing that if I didn't, my thought process was basically, if I lead to counter Haunter, there's a chance I play myself into a win con, which is what I did. I knew as soon as game 3 started, right there, I'm on the back foot. I can't. I can't win if you click the right buttons. I can't win. But all I can do is play myself into a situation where I have Turtonator versus Rotom at the end. Because if you've got Hydro Pump, there's a chance of the accuracy misses. But if you've only got an electric attack, then I can beat you. Even though even if I'm at -2 or -4 special attack, whether I'm playing for a crit or not, like my Turt was so bulky. But yeah, so basically, what we decided was you were definitely bringing Heatran because it deals with my team really well. Definitely going to bring Whimsicott, definitely going to bring Serena, and definitely going to bring Rotom. They were the 4 we were sure of. So like, I had Grass Knot on Taunt again, just in case I needed to max it into Rotom. The Taunt set was so weird. It was Air Slash, Tailwind, Scary Face, and Grass Knot. It was the most confusing thing. And then we landed on Sap Sipper Miltank, because we figured I bring Whiscash so often, you're going to bring grass types.
Yep.
You were going to bring grass attacks. So bring Sap Sipper. Then I realized, actually, Miltank is strong as anything. It's so strong. And, I mean, you saw in game 2, I know I lost game 2, but it nearly ran through.
Yeah. I was really worried about the Miltank. I did expect the Miltank to come, but I was thinking it was potentially going to be Thick Fat AV. Was it AV? The Miltank?
It was AV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was thinking, I was thinking you might run Petal Blizzard, Scarf Petal Blizzard Venusaur next to it with Sap Sipper as a potential option.
That's what I was doing,
yeah, and I was really scared, and also. Hands off to you with the sleep powder into the Miltank that game 1. I did not expect that at all.
So I did not expect the safeguard, because my one answer to everything was I kept taking sleep powder off Venusaur because of all my game plans. It was like, I don't need sleep powder. I don't need sleep powder. I'd actually put genuinely last minute. Like you can see my messages with Rhett and with my brother. I said, you know what? Let's take sleep powder on as if I don't know what to do, I'm going to sleep powder and take the 75% chance. And I got rid of Charm.
Oh.
And as it turns out, if I'd have kept Charm,
that would have been really, really good for you. Really bad for me.
Also, I realized game 2. You know what? I have a fucking note on my table here that says Miltank Walls Heatran, which was basically my way of saying, if you're in with Miltank versus Heatran, ignore the Heatran. Kill everything else, because at the end of the day, even without Thick Fat, like max Flare into or max Steel Spike into Miltank when it's maxed does like 20% if you're modest.
Yeah.
And what did I do game 2? I was like, oh no, the Heatran's boosted, I need to kill it. And it cost me. So, but honestly, I just want to say, first of all, thank you for putting on the whole season. It's been so much fun. I haven't played competitive Pokemon in years, and this was literally the most fun. I've enjoyed it so much.
That's really good to hear, and no problem. It a lot of work went into it. I'm really happy how it turned out. Few setbacks here and there throughout the season, but everyone's been great. You've been great, very respectful, very positive, and you provide great content too. For folks that don't know, I'll leave RubyT or Sam's YouTube channel in the description.
But I'll put your channel in mine. I've always played. I played VGC when I was younger, and then I didn't play for years and years. And I find VGC sometimes is just like I did the Players Cup this year with Valerian Rapidash and some other silly Pokemon, because like VGC is so boring. I find sometimes it's like everyone brings the same stuff. And when I was talking to Rhett about Draft League last year, he was like, why don't you get involved next season? It should be fun, and it's been brilliant. It's like using all these different Pokemon, and stuff.
I wholeheartedly agree with you. I with your viewpoint. I agree that VGC, like the actual circuit, once it's going, it does get pretty stale, especially on previous seasons. They've done a little better this season with the changes each series, but previous years it's the same rule set throughout the whole entire season. So it's always been a little stale. Everyone uses the same stuff, and that's the same reason why I love draft. I fell in love with it during season 0, which was my first draft league. And yeah, I'm glad that you have the same exact thoughts, and I hope all our other coaches think the same thing. And I'm really excited to see what you do for season 2.
Actually, as part of it, like I said to myself at the start of this season, like first of all, I want to go like I'd love to have a positive record if I could, like go 5-5 or better. Then it was like I'll make the playoffs. Then it was like it got to this stage where like I think I messaged you before and I said, you know what, we've made the final. Like just don't forget to enjoy yourself. And I've loved it so much. But I realised the reason I've loved doing this isn't because I've been winning, which obviously is nice, but it's not because I've been winning. It's because I've been using Whiscash and Barbarical
exactly.
and Tokimaru. And so what I've decided to do is next season I'm gonna dice roll all of my picks.
You're crazy.
It'd be so much fun, right? Like I'm gonna retire the Sableyes. We're gonna be the dice roll Drillbers, and we're just gonna RNG every pick. If I don't like something, I'm going to RNG a trade as well.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just, like it might go really badly. And if it goes really badly, maybe I'll use my trades to make it better. But like, yeah, man, it's been brilliant. I've actually got to run.
Okay. Sounds good.
But thank you so much. And really well done. You deserve it.
Thank you, Sam. Yeah. Thank you. It was a great set, and have a good one.
Yeah, have a good day, man. Bye-bye.
Bye.